In this video, I'm going to reveal the secrets and hacks you can use to grow your YouTube channel, especially if you have a newer channel and you're just starting out. So make sure to stick around to the end of the video because I'm going to unveil a massive secret that many people don't know or simply are not doing. To start things off, let's face this biggest problem so many YouTubers have. They struggle to grow, they struggle for views, and they struggle to get their channel up and off the ground to get subscribers. Now, fortunately, Todd, who's a director and product manager at YouTube, was able to debunk many of the myths surrounding this and how you as a YouTube creator, big or small, can break out of this viewless mold you're stuck in. First, let's talk about the YouTube algorithm in and of itself. The YouTube algorithm, to put it quite simply, is just your audience. You see, many people think about creating YouTube videos from their own perspective, meaning that when they release the video, they think that YouTube is going to hunt down a group of people for that specific video, when in fact, it's actually quite the opposite. YouTube is designed to satisfy the viewing experience of its audience. To put it simply, YouTube searches for videos that might appeal to a specific person based on a number of things, but primarily judging by their watch history. We can easily see this when we visit the homepage and we are currently signed into YouTube. YouTube will recommend us videos that we might find interesting based on our own watch history. Remember, that whole point of designing an algorithm this way is to keep users on the platform by ensuring they have an amazing viewing experience. So, once people start watching your content, then YouTube starts pushing your videos in YouTube search and YouTube recommendations. But then this presents another problem. If you're a brand new channel and you are stuck at 0 views and 0 subscribers, how on earth do you get off the ground and get any views? The way the YouTube algorithm works when you have no watch history to judge by, the algorithm will look at your metadata, your tags, your description, and titles. Then, the best place to find your brand new videos is probably going to be YouTube search, so that way the algorithm can harvest more watch history data on your content. This is why having good titles and descriptions are so key to help point people in the right direction for discovering your content. Now, if you're looking for more thorough advice as far as what content you should create and what titles and thumbnails you should be using, simply look within your own niche and see what kind of content is already performing well. Look at how their thumbnails are designed. You don't have to reinvent the wheel, just copy it. Now, I'm not saying directly copy and paste somebody else's thumbnail or video verbatim. What I'm telling you to do is use those as a template or a theme in which you can create content in. This will ensure that you stick out amongst your tribe of people in your niche and can cover topics that will capture the interest of those around you. A big part of creating content actually focuses on the research portion. It doesn't make sense to go in and create a bunch of YouTube content that no one is going to watch because the audience is simply not interested in that topic. This is why before making anything, you should thoroughly research what topics are already performing well, and a bonus, if you see a topic performing well on multiple channels within the same niche, chances are it's a winner. Now, it's not a guarantee, but it gives you a much higher chance to win the viewership lottery. As a matter of fact, the channel that is now earning me 6 figures started off with me copying a video topic that I knew was already performing well, and it did give me my jump start into my career. And this is all advice given by Todd himself, so you know it is legitimate and does fit into the workings of how the YouTube algorithm works. However, what if we are a niche that is extremely competitive? For example, like make money online or Minecraft, etc. How can you stand out as a brand new creator creating content in a competitive niche? As I've already stated, when you first release content and you're a brand new channel, YouTube will analyze your title and descriptions and other metadata to start showing slowly in the YouTube search to harvest data. But if you are in a niche with millions of other videos and it feels like it might be hard to stick out amongst a bunch, then do this. Todd recommends doing this specific thing, and it's genius by the way, is niching down. For example, Let's just say that instead of talking about make money online videos, you talk more specifically about maybe how you can make money on Twitter in 2022 or how you can make money on YouTube going faceless. These are much more specific and branched out topics while still maintaining the niche umbrella. And it's these branches many of us call sub-niches. And it's within these sub-niches where we find communities and content opportunities for us to stand out amongst a sea of creators and a humongous niche. And before we get to today's best kept secret, if you guys have found the information in today's video helpful, be sure to go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button for more great tips and tricks on how to make money online, how to grow and make money on YouTube. Now, let's get to the most coveted secret that many people get wrong. Recommended by Todd himself comes a startling myth debunked. Do not rely solely on YouTube as a means to promote your content. Yes, this means you should actually be promoting your YouTube content outside the platform. Now you might be asking yourself, where should I be posting my videos at? And the answer is simpler than you might think. It is wherever your ideal audience hangs out. It could be Twitter, it could be a Facebook group, it could be in Discord servers, it could be forums like Reddit. This is especially beneficial for newer channels or brand new channels to actually gather some watch data history so the algorithm can now begin pushing your content. What you do not want to do is to go out there and just spam your video links everywhere that you can think of. You want to actually provide value, become a member of the community where your audience hangs out in. Doing this will earn you respect, authority, and clout within your tribe of people. This can be earned by giving value to your audience, answering questions, giving free advice, etc. And not just spam posting your video links. Be very mindful to take your time and just solve people's problems and give value. That is ultimately how you are going to establish yourself as someone worth following and watching. If you already have an established YouTube channel and you're sitting here thinking, that's too tough, I do not have the time to promote my work outside the platform, don't fret. This advice is more heavily tailored to a brand new or small YouTube channel that really needs that initial kickstart for the algorithm to start pushing and recommending their content. So, I know it's been a lot, but let's recap real quick. The YouTube algorithm is simply your audience. Now, the algorithm is not sexist, racist, homophobic, or bigoted. It is a machine that is simply trained to look for specific watch patterns that it can then use to further push and keep users on the platform. So that way, YouTube itself can generate more revenue and ultimately create a better viewing experience. Think of it like this way. The algorithm is, in essence, a bunch of if statements. If you're not familiar with programming languages, if statements are simply conditional branches which tell an algorithm, or I guess machine or code, what to do in a forked situation, right? If a certain condition is met, then do X. Otherwise, do Y. It is as simple as the machine looking at your watch patterns of your videos and determining if certain conditions have been met to then do certain actions about it. That can mean that if your video has a certain percentage of click-through rate or a certain percentage of watch time, to push that video out to a wider audience. Now, I can spend an entire video going really in-depth and nerding out on this stuff, but for now, we'll just keep that concept at its simplest. Now, before you start creating content for your brand new channel, I would highly recommend going through and seeing what other big creators are already doing within your niche. Try and copy their style of thumbnails. What sort of patterns are they using? What about font? What about text color? Are there faces on the thumbnail? What do the titles look like? This is the kind of stuff you need to be really conscientious of. And of course, the video topics themselves are equally important. I'll summarize it as easily as I can. Copy what works. And lastly, if you have a new channel or a brand new channel and are struggling to get viewers to your video, start by going to where your ideal audience is hanging out at. Get on Facebook and join groups to people who think would enjoy your content. Get on Discord servers, post on Tumblr, Twitter, or any social media platform where your audience is hanging out at. Don't just post your video links, become an integral part of the community. Get involved in active conversations, provide value, give information, give advice, help out, and you will earn respect and value. Then, I recommend sharing your YouTube videos so it's not just seen as somebody spamming their content, but genuinely giving value and helping solve a problem to your audience. And don't fret, because if you're like me and your main content is in the entertainment niche, you can still solve problems and add value by providing entertainment. If you guys enjoyed today's video, be sure to go ahead and slap that big ol' red subscribe button and follow me for more content just like this.